Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Hi guys, see you again in Organic Chemistry. And now we are going to learn chapter 11 that focus on amine. So this is the first part of amine, which is we are going to focus on nomenclature of amine. So guys, let's start. Okay guys, before we learn about nomenclature of amine, we look at the introduction of amine first. So, amine must relate to the N, which is the nitrogen atom. So, amine are organic derivative ammonia which one or more alkyl group bonded to nitrogen atom. So dekat sini yang saya buat ni boleh jadi R atau H. So you need to know that amine atau nitrogen here, the maximum bond yang dia boleh form adalah 3 bond sahaja. Ingat, if carbon mesti ada 4 bond, if hydrogen 1 bond, oxygen 2 bond. So nitrogen 3 bond. Okay, why? Because actually on nitrogen atom consists of these lone pair. Alright. Okay guys, now we look at the classification of amine. So actually classification of amine a little bit different from haloalkane and alcohol. Why? Okay, now look here the example. For example, here we have this amine. So how to classify this amine? So actually we focus on this nitrogen atom. So kita kena lihat how many alkyl group bond with this nitrogen. Like that. Okay. So in this amine yang kita ada, we have only one alkyl group bonded to this nitrogen. Only one. So kalau one alkyl group means this is primary amine. Okay, next example. For example, this one. Okay, look at the nitrogen atom. How many alkyl groups? Yes, we have one ethyl group here and we have another one methyl group here. So we have 2 alkyl group bond with amine. It means that this is secondary amine. Okay, if tertiary amine, yes, it must contain 3 alkyl group. So look, we have one ethyl group here, one methyl group, another one methyl group. So we have 3 alkyl group bond directly with nitrogen. So we classify this amine as tertiary amine. Okay guys, actually all these 3 examples here we can classify as aliphatic amine because the nitrogen atom not directly bonded with benzene. Remember yang seperti yang saya ajar dalam chapter alcohol yang dulu. Okay, so we have another class of amine. Kita ada aromatic amine. Aromatic amine also we can classify as primary, secondary and tertiary. How? Okay, for example like this. Okay, primary aromatic amine. So we have aniline here. So this nitrogen bond with benzene. So that benzene is alkyl group. Okay, and then kita ada another version of aniline. So look at the nitrogen atom here. We have 2 alkyl group bond with nitrogen. So we classify as secondary. And the last one, we have 3 alkyl group directly bond with nitrogen. So this is tertiary amine. So we classify the 3 structure below as aromatic amine because this nitrogen atom directly bond with benzene. Okay guys, now we are going to learn how to give IUPAC name in amine. Before that, in amine also you need to learn about common name. Okay, so we look at the common name of amine first. Very simple. I think most of the student suka common name compared to IUPAC name. Sebab common name lebih senang daripada IUPAC name. Okay, look at this example. Okay, how to name the amine based on common name? So dia bergantung kepada alkyl group that bond directly with that nitrogen. Okay, followed by suffix amine. Belakang dia just ada amine je kelas. Apa jua mesti ada amine je. Contoh. Okay, contoh for example here the agak simple juga structure dia. So look, at this nitrogen atom, we have this alkyl group. So this alkyl group is ethyl. So kita just namakan dia ethyl amine. Like that, very simple. By using alkyl group dengan amine dekat as parent name dia. Very simple. Okay, another example. So for example here, look, we have two ethyl group bond directly with nitrogen. And we have another one methyl group here. So how to name it? Just like this. Okay, don't forget when you write the name, dia mesti susun ikut alphabet. So kita ada diethyl. Why? Because we have two ethyl group here. Di refer kepada dua ethyl group. Kenapa ethyl dulu? Because E dengan M mana dulu? E dulu. So diethyl methyl amine. So no space at all. Okay, so very simple. Okay, another version. Okay, here we have three ethyl group here directly bond with nitrogen. So triethyl amine. And then one more example here. So look, this group. Still remember in chapter 5, ni adalah group yang diberi nama third butyl. So just letak je nama parent belakang, third butyl amine. Like that, very simple. So I think common name for amine much more easier compared to the IUPAC name after this. Okay guys, so we look at IUPAC name for amine. So please listen carefully. So how to name amine according to IUPAC nomenclature? Actually class, the steps still same like before this, like the previous chapter before this. First, what you need to do is you need to find the longest continuous chain of carbon atom, okay, that contain N. So nama parent name dia mesti berakhir dengan alkanamine. Contoh, kalau ada 2 karbon dia jadi ethanamine. Kalau 3 karbon propanamin. Macam tu. Boleh tak? Okay. Kalau cyclo macam mana? Dia akan jadi cyclohexanamin, cyclopentanamin, macam tu. Nampak tak? Okay. So number 2, give position to the give the number to the position of amino group and other substituent on parent. Maksudnya kalau ada substituent atas parent kena letak nombor. Tapi dalam case amine ni, ini yang beza antara amine with the other class of compound, which is dia juga boleh ada substituent on nitrogen atom. So substituent on nitrogen atom kena bagi N, bukan nombor. Kena letak N. Macam mana? Okay, I will show you the example. Okay, for example here we look at aliphatic amine first. Okay, so ini saya dah letak nama kan. So macam mana you nak cari parent dia? Okay. So sekarang ni ada 3 alkyl group that bond directly with nitrogen. So nak cari parent, awak kena tengok 3 alkyl group ni. So kita ada methyl here, another one we have propyl. Okay, so ada 3 alkyl group yang bond with nitrogen. Awak tak boleh direct ambil straight macam ni. Saya tunjuk awak tak boleh kata oh macam ni, ni parent, ni salah. Nampak tak? Susah sikit lah amine ni. Ini salah So cara dia, antara 3 alkyl group yang bond dengan nitrogen tu, awak kena tengok which carbon is the longest carbon chain. Like that. So yang longest carbon chain adalah propyl. So yang ni tak boleh, yang ni tak boleh. So parent name kita, so saya padam, so saya nak circlekan. So this is our parent chain. So kita ada 3 carbon. So kalau 3 carbon, nama dia propanamin. So 1 refer to the position of nitrogen atom at carbon number 1 here. 1, 2, 3. And then we have two substituent on nitrogen atom. Nampak kita ada methyl group on nitrogen atom. Kalau methyl tu berada pada propyl group, kita bagi nombor kelas. Tapi sekarang ni two methyl here bond with nitrogen atom, so dia tak boleh letak nombor, so kita akan letak sebagai N. So dia jadi NN dimethyl 1-propanamine. NN tu adalah refer kepada dua methyl group that bond directly with nitrogen. Boleh nampak? So dia agak pening sikit lah sebenarnya. Okay, so kalau you classify, this one is tertiary aliphatic amine, because that nitrogen bond directly with 3 alkyl group. Okay, we look at the other version of example here. Okay, for example, kita ada this compound. Saya dah siap tulis nama dia dekat situ. Okay, cara nak cari parent chain. So kita tengok berapa alkyl group yang bond dengan nitrogen. Okay, kita ada 3 alkyl group. Kita ada yang paling besar ni, nampak? Ni yang paling besar, dan ni kita ada 2 methyl. So of course lah 2 methyl ni kalah. Okay, sebab methyl satu carbon je, sedangkan yang atas tu dia punya carbon lebih banyak. So ini akan jadi awak punya parent chain. So macam mana nak bagi nama? Okay, first kali saya selalu ajar, tolong circlekan dia punya parent chain. Sebab kadang-kadang pelajar suka tengok je, tak boleh So awak circlekan parent chain dia. Okay, ni saya circlekan carbon paling panjang. So ini adalah parent chain dia, include with nitrogen. Circlekan macam tu. Kemudian tolong bagi number at the parent chain. So we start numbering at the right side because nearer to the substituent. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 carbon. It means that our parent name is hexanamine. And then at carbon number 3, the nitrogen atom bonded directly to the parent chain. So 3-hexanamine. So look, we have 4 same substituent here. Kita ada 4 substituent yang sama kat sini. Nampak tak? So kita ada 4 methyl group. But look at the position. Ada 2 methyl group on the parent chain, ada 2 methyl group on the nitrogen atom. So saya dah kata substituent on nitrogen atom kena letak N. Kena letak nombor dia sebagai N. Tapi substituent on parent chain, you letak nombor macam biasa kelas. Okay, so macam mana? Ni tengok penulisan dia. 2, 4, NN. Kenapa ada 4 kali tu? 2, 4, position. Tengok methyl pada position 2, pada position 4. Kemudian kita ada NN, refer kepada 2 methyl that directly bond with nitrogen atom. So kita ada 2,4-NN tetramethyl 3-hexanamine. Okay, boleh kelas? So kena hati-hati dekat sini. Please take note. For aliphatic amine, the non-numeric locant ni refer kepada N, is placed after the numeric locant which when a list of them is needed. Contoh dekat sini kan, dia kata kat sini kita ada 4 substituent yang sama. So kita letak nombor dulu 2, 4, NN. Bukannya NN 2, 4. Salah Kalau awak letak NN 2, 4 salah. Okay, contohnya macam ni. N 2, 4. Ini salah. Okay, so yang ini nanti kita akan jumpa dalam aromatic amine. Boleh So cara penamaan yang sama juga untuk cyclo. Okay, cuma kena tambah cyclo je. Kalau 6 carbon, cyclohexanamine. Kalau 5 carbon, cyclopentanamine. So boleh refer lagi dalam lecture note example yang lebih banyak. Okay, next kita tengok IUPAC name for aromatic amine. Okay, for aromatic amine, the parent name should be aniline. Wajib. Nampak je N directly bond with benzene. Parent name should be aniline. Okay, I give you the example here. So boleh lihat dekat sini kita ada 4 methyl aniline. So parent name when N directly bond with benzene, it should be parent name here, nampak? Aniline. And at carbon number 4 here, we have methyl. So for me, aromatic amine naming lebih simple compared to aliphatic amine. Okay, for example here, so this substituent on nitrogen atom. So bila substituent atas nitrogen atom, kita tak letak nombor, kita letak N. So N methyl aniline, still aniline. Okay. Okay, ini yang saya cakap tadi. For aromatic amine, the non-numeric locant N is placed before the numeric locant when a list of them is needed. Contoh dekat sini kan. Saya bagi contoh yang lebih kurang sama macam aliphatic tadi, cuma kali ni aromatic punya. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 same substituent here, but look at the position. Okay, the 2 methyl group directly bond with nitrogen atom, another 2 methyl group directly bond with parent chain. Parent chain yang mana? Yang ini kelas, aniline. Ni yang saya bulat merah ni adalah parent chain kita, iaitu aniline. So bila parent chain kita letak sebagai nombor. So kita ada position 2 dengan 6. Kemudian methyl group that directly bond with nitrogen, kita tak boleh letak nombor sebab N ada 1 je. So kita akan letak sebagai NN246 tetramethyl aniline. Nampak tak? Okay, terbalik dengan aliphatic amine tadi. So ini kita mulakan dengan N dulu baru nombor. Kalau aliphatic amine tadi, nombor dulu baru N. So agak susah sikit lah dekat sini ya. Okay guys, next we look at if amine as substituent. Boleh ke amine sebagai substituent? Of course boleh class, because the priority of amine actually lower than alcohol, lower than ketone. You can see here. So carboxylic always the highest priority. Okay, so for example here, so kita ada amine and carboxylic acid. So of course carboxylic acid should be your parent chain. So if amine as substituent, the name should be amino. So here 2-amino butanoic acid. So we have another version example here. So we have this one, kita ada carboxylic acid juga. So directly bond with benzene. So this is aromatic carboxylic. We have benzoic acid. So we have 2 amino group at carbon number 2 and number 4. So you can write as 2,4-diamino benzoic acid. So amine sebagai substituent, nama dia adalah amino. Okay, boleh. Okay, that's all guys for nomenclature of amine. Bye guys, thank you.